I still can't talk about what happened without tearing up. About 6 months ago, my younger sister Maya started getting really sick. My dad was working double shifts and my mom was taking care of my grandparents, so there was never time to take her to a doctor. One morning she could barely stand, so I told her I'd take her myself. We weren't even in the clinic for 10 minutes before the doctor stepped into the hallway with me. He said he was almost certain she had a rare heart condition, the kind that usually gets discovered too late. Even after hearing that, I still ended up being the one taking care of her because my parents were stretched so thin. I had a college entrance exam I absolutely needed to pass, and I promised her I'd be back right after. She looked exhausted that day and wouldn't stop staring at the floor, so I handed her my tablet and told her to watch something until I returned. I tried smiling for her as I left. At the exam, they asked why I looked so stressed. I told them the truth, that I needed a scholarship to keep my sister alive. The examiner pulled me aside afterward and said they'd make sure I got the extra time I needed, and that I could reschedule future tests if things got worse. I was so relieved I practically ran home to tell Maya the good news, until I saw an ambulance parked outside our building. My stomach dropped. She had been alone, so I knew she must have called for help herself. Inside, one of the paramedics asked if I was Alex. He said she did call them, but by the time they arrived, her pulse was already gone. I told him yes, that was me, and he handed me my tablet. What was on the screen destroyed me. She'd recorded a message for me, her voice shaking, telling me she was proud of me, that she knew I was trying, and that she wasn't scared anymore. I broke down because I realized I left her alone on the one day she needed me most. I promised I'd hold her hand, and I wasn't there.